Everyone, and welcome to another live watch along on Football Talk podcast. My name is Ozzie, and I'm your host for this evening. In today's fixture, we'll be watching Real Madrid versus Al Hilal. No, it's not a Trent Alexander-Arnold watch, not at all. Of course, he is making his debut, but that's just a coincidence. But we'll watch this game. Hopefully, we'll get some decent action. The last few fixtures have been all right, but it's still giving me that sort of preseason vibe. So let's have a look at the lineup before kickoff begins. So for Real Madrid, you've got Courtois in goal, and then Judas, aka Trent Alexander-Arnold, starts at right back wearing his number 12 shirt there. Then you've got Garcia on the left hand side. You've got Hausen, another player that should have joined Liverpool, but has decided to join Real Madrid. He's partnering alongside Asensio in defense. And then in terms of your midfield three, you've got Tchouaméni as your DM. You've got Bellingham and you've got Valverde, so a solid midfield there. And up top, you've got Vinicius Junior, you've got Garcia, and you've got Rodrigo. So I'm not too familiar with Garcia, so let's see how he does today. Now, in terms of their opponents, which is Al Hilal, uh, let's have a look at their lineup. So they've got Bono in goal. He is the Moroccan goalkeeper. I'm sure you guys may remember him from his outstanding performance in the World Cup. And then you've got Lodi, the former Atletico Madrid and Nottingham Forest fullback. And then you've got Cancelo, former Man City fullback there. Then you've got Koulibaly and Tambakti to complete your back four. Then you've got Al-Dasari and Ruben Neves in your double pivot. You've got Al-Dasari. He's the one that scored for Saudi Arabia in the World Cup against Argentina, so he was the match winner there. Then you've got Milinkovic Savic in that advanced 10 role, and you've got Malcolm on the right hand side, and you've got Leonardo up top. Let's have a look at the bench to see what sort of players are available. And you've got for Real you've got Luka Modric, so it doesn't get better than that. You've got Lunin, the goalkeeper, Ado Guler, Lucas Vasquez, Dani Ceballos, Brahim Diaz, Fran Gonzalez, Yusuf Enrique, Lakedim, and then you've got Jacobo Roman, Shima Andres, Jesus Foutois, and you've got Diego Aguado, and you've got Victor Munoz, and then you've got Mario Martin. And then for Al Hilal, you've got Al Dasari, you've got Ali Al Bulahi, you've got Al Ghanam, you've got Al Khatani, and you've got Al Yami, and then you've got Al Jiawar, then you've got Al Harbi, then you've got Kano, then you've got Abdulaziz bin Majid bin Nasser, Ahmed bin Saud bin Ahmed, I'm not sure what his surname is, and then you've got Ali Lajami, Al Yami, and Al Hamdan. So you can see why Al Hilal are linked with a number of strikers across Europe because it's definitely an area that I think they need to add to their squad. If they didn't have Leonardo, who is a decent striker, then they do need, another one from the bench. So that's why you've got the likes of Darwin Nunez being linked with a move there. You've got even Luis Diaz being linked with a move to Saudi. So let's see, who they end up signing. They're very close to signing Osimhen, but unfortunately, that deal didn't pan out due to a difference in financing, which is crazy because I feel like whenever Saudi sign a player, it's pretty much like a blank checkbook. But yeah, it wasn't the case, and they couldn't come to terms. So he's at Napoli at the minute, but it looks like he could be still making a move. Possibly Liverpool is a club that's linked with Osimhen, and there's other teams that are interested across Europe as well. So that's the bench. So let's see, if any of those players make an appearance. I think we've got the best lineups on show anyway. These players, I don't think are as good as what we have in terms of the starting lineup. So let's see, how both teams play. And what I'll do now, I'll bring the scoreboard for you guys, and then yeah, there you go. Be interested to see how Trent, plays in this new team. It looks to be inverted right now. It's very central. No Mbappe. I'm not sure if that is because he's been given time off or he's not available. He's got an injury, so it's due to illness. So he should be able to participate. You'd think at some point in this tournament. Al Hilal on the attack. Through Milinkovic Savic. Good save there from Courtois. Is that a penalty? Is that a free kick? Milinkovic Savic fouled around the edge of the box. I think it's a free kick. I don't think it'll be anything more than that. Good effort from the Saudi team. Shot from distance. Yeah, Courtois had to be in action there with pretty much almost full stretch there. And they fouled just outside the box. They got Malcolm, left-footed player who can definitely hit a free kick. You got Ruben Neves who can definitely shoot from distance, and you've got Cancelo as well, who's a good technical player. So three players, even Milinkovic Savic, he can smash them in as well at some point. So I forgot to mention, Al Hilal have a new manager in Simone Inzaghi. Not so long ago, he was managing Inter Milan in the Champions League final. So how things change in a short space of time. Fran Garcia unfortunately got the short straw and is on the floor to make any blocks if the wall decides to jump. Let's see them. Lucas Savage with this free kick blocked. Oh, Ruben Neves with the shot there. Probably Real just signed House in as well. I feel like he was destined to come to Liverpool. I think there was even, rumors suggesting that he had actually accepted a move to Liverpool and Real Madrid, made that last ditch attempt and ended up getting the player. And look, if Real Madrid were going to show interest, it was going to be a decision that he was going to make at some point. He's just become a Spanish international. And of course, if you're approached by the biggest team in the country, then, it makes it an easy sort of transition to go over there and fully adapt yourself and become that number one centre back in Spain. So, yeah, it's a shame, but I'm sure Liverpool will have other targets that they will be looking for in this summer. Sensor the shot straight at Bono. Not really going to trouble the keeper at this distance. Rodrigo playing right wing, not his favorite position, but he's going to have to adapt. What I said, he's going to have to. He might want to leave the club, which is the current rumor right now. So I guess as Liverpool fans, we can be on Rodrigo watch today because he's been linked to a move to the club, and also Tchouameni's been linked to a move to Liverpool as well. Not sure if any of those deals will happen. To be honest with you, the Tchouameni deal I think we're linked with a transfer fee of around 59 million, which isn't too crazy. And then for Rodrigo, the rumor is around 70 odd million. So let's see if any of those have any weight to it. I don't think they do, to be honest with you. Koulibaly passes back to Bono. Lodi through to Ozwrld, captain. Since you're covering for Trent, he's gonna have to get used to that. Lodi with the throw in. And that's Valverde. Looks like he's been hurt. Not sure how that happened. Oh, the referee had a perfect view, but still didn't call for a foul. Can't make that stuff up, can you? Lodi on the ball for Al Hilal. Nice pass to Miko Savic. Malcolm on the right hand side to Cancelo. Oh my God. Who was that? Leonardo? It was Leonardo. From very close range, unable to wrap his foot around the ball, unfortunately. The shot ends up going wide. Good piece of play from Hilal, quick passing. Difficult one, to be honest with you, because he was behind the player and still was managing to make contact on the ball, but just couldn't, guide it, by wrapping his foot around. Very difficult one, to be fair. Had he used his body to kind of nudge the defender a little bit more, he would have been in a better sort of angle to wrap his foot around that ball. So very unlucky for Leonardo. Got saved off and Mendieta, I think that is. Real Madrid in the final third right now for Tchouaméni. The fans chanting Arnold. That's what it sounded like. Because he's made it clear to the fans that, oh, you don't have to call me Alexander Arnold, you just call me Arnold. It sounded like they were saying Arnold. Oh, poor pass there from Tambacti there. Yeah, that's a poor pass. Lucky for Al Hilal. Garcia wasn't able to get on to the end of that one. Florentino Perez hasn't looked overly entertained, does he? Even looking at the Real Madrid squad, they don't really have a top striker in the team. I know Mbappe is normally their striker, but you've got to have a better backup than this young striker in Garcia. Of course, I haven't seen much of him, but you call yourself Galactica, you call yourself, best team in the world and all that sort of stuff, but you've only got one striker. That makes sense to me. No, no foul there. Trent to Rodrigo. Trent tried one of his Hollywood passes, went way over the player's head there, Vinicius Junior. Nah, it's not a penalty. Slight nudge, but nothing crazy for it to be a penalty. Nah, I think that would be soft if that's given as a penalty. He's probably winded more than anything else, but not a foul, in my opinion. And certainly not a penalty. Oh, they're actually reviewing it. Wow. Now imagine if they give this. No, it's not given. Please continue now. Vinicius through. He's giving him a yellow card for diving. I'm not gonna lie, referee spot it looked like a blatant dive. No, he dived. Yeah, he definitely dived. Vinicius Junior actually a potential target for Al Hilal. That's been a continuous rumor over the months. Don't think it'll happen, but crazy things have happened, so you just never know. Leonardo with the ball squares it to Malcolm. Malcolm just about sorry. Poor. Long ball from Trent to Rodrigo. Koulibaly does really well to defend that situation. Next week, Juventus versus Man City. We'll be doing a live watch along for that fixture, so make sure to tune in for that one as well. Trent trying to play like he's got some burners on him. Never seen him run like that for Liverpool. Interesting shirt number in terms of number 12. Thought maybe he was just stuck to his trademark 66, but no, not to be. Lodi, great finish there from Al Hilal. Aye, come on, it's offside. Trent caught sleeping as always. Ah, he is. But this is what you're getting, Real Madrid fans. That is the level of defending you're getting from Trent. So enjoy. Very unlucky there. Vinicius Jr. Trouble pass there from the Brazilian. Niko Vazovic on that right channel. Clips it towards the middle of the box. Headed away by Trent. Oh, Dasari. Ruben Neves. Through ball to Vinicius Jr. to Garcia. Shocking effort there. Best chance for Real Madrid. Bellingham to Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. on the right hand side this time. Cuts back a pass towards Garcia. Garcia just completely scuffs it. Makes no contact towards goal. 20 minutes played. Real Madrid nil, Al Hilal nil. Al Hilal thought they had just broken the deadlock, but unfortunately their goal was ruled out for offside, which was the correct call. Lodi made a very early one. Could have held it back, to be fair. Many blocks the cross there. Corner kick to Al Hilal. Al with the corner kick. Ah, terrible execution there. That looks like they've got another corner kick. Al Hilal have shown a good account of themselves. They have troubled the keeper. They've also scored, but of course it was ruled out for offside. So they've been more aggressive than Real Madrid. Real Madrid really haven't, has clear shot on goal. And so terrible corner kick again. Didn't even beat the first man there. Awful corner kick. Bono clips it over towards Cancelo, heads it down fantastically well there. Malcolm to Cancelo. Yeah, it's definitely offside. You don't need the graphics to show that. It was acres offside, unfortunately. Bali. Oh, so close, but sorry. Corner kick to Al Hilal. Better corner. Headed over the ball by Garcia. Now they're on Sure Free kick to Real Madrid. Howson to Garcia. Very slow build up from Real Madrid right now. Ozan come back in the chat says yes, big up Ozzie lad, big up Ozan come back. I hope you're doing well. Trent on the ball. No great pass to be fair. Ozan come out with the comments is too bad. Renan Lodi was offside for that disallowed goal in it. Yeah. Could have held his run there. It didn't have to be a few yards, ahead there. Could have held his run a bit better, but yeah, very unlucky. Good finish. And I was saying at the time, Real Madrid fans, that's what you're gonna expect with Trent defending at right back. So yeah, enjoy because for us it's kind of good riddance now. So looks like they're having a drink break right now. It's not been played at any real intensity, has it? Something needs to, light up for this tournament to be more of a spectacle. Right now, it's just giving preseason vibes. I'm sure everyone else will agree or disagree with that, but for me, it's not been competitive, to be fair. But here we are. It's the only football on right now, so might as well watch the game and see how Real Madrid do, how the new manager Xabi Alonso sets his team up. But I'd have to say Al Hilal's probably been the better team, to be honest with you. I don't think Real Madrid have really got themselves involved or challenged the opponent's goalkeeper. I think he had one save to do, nothing more to it, to be honest with you. But then I come back with the comments. I think former Prem regulars João Cancelo and Ruben Neves were in the Saudi league. Yeah, so Ruben Neves was one of the first signings I think that went over to Saudi, and it was of course Al Hilal. So yeah, Cancelo's he had of course a mixed time with Man City, then went to Bayern, and then Barcelona as well, and then yeah, wasn't on good terms with Pep, so he's ended up in Saudi. So you got some good players in this team. Lodi, of course, former Nottingham Forest player, was there on loan for one season. So you've got three Premier League and Koulibaly, former Chelsea player as well. So yeah, quite a few familiar faces from the Premier League in the Al Hilal team. Ozan Kabak says, yeah, Al Hilal are definitely better than an MLS team. Who did we watch the other day? LAFC, yeah, they're miles better than them for sure. Some of the shooting on that day was just, yeah, absolutely comical. It was just poor level football. I feel like Sunday League football was more technical in comparison to what we saw that day. But yeah, Howson on the ball to Vinicius. Not sure if it's me, but I feel like Vinicius looks a bit more stocky than he normally does. Doesn't look like he's as quick as he normally. Oh, Rodrigo with the shot. No bad effort there. Left foot effort. Hit with real venom, but no real accuracy. Went over the keeper and hits the roof of the net. Decent shot though, real power. But no, not going to trouble the keeper in that kind of moment there. Comment here from Graham. Big up Graham. He says Liverpool are not in this, but an essentially amateur New Zealand team are. I think that's Auckland City. I think it's the New Zealand team. Unfortunately, yeah, they got thrashed by Bayern Munich 10-0 the other day. They've actually got a player from Pakistan, which is my home country. So I think he's. Oh, hold on. Wow. Real Madrid opened the deadlock there, but that finish was not too far of MLS level. I'm not gonna lie, that was no real execution on that shot. But at that point blank range, you have to score. If you hit on target, you're 9 out of 10, you're most likely to score. So Real Madrid have taken the lead. Good play from Rodrigo. I think he was the one that was the catalyst of that goal. Yeah, so as I was talking about Auckland City, so they have a player who's of Pakistani descent. His name is Haris Zeb. So he's a player that I thought, I might do a watch along for him, but I forgot they were playing that day, and then I'm getting flashed 10-0, and I don't even think he even played. So yeah, probably want to to leave at the moment. But he's from New Zealand, so maybe he'll get to play um at international level at one point, maybe for New Zealand or maybe for Pakistan, who knows? But yeah, definitely one for me to look out for to see, Pakistani players playing all over the world. Long ball towards Al-Dasari, heads it down. That's really well, to be fair. Ruben Neves on the ball. Oh, I thought that was going to be a good through ball there, but not to be. Trent, or Arnold, as he likes to be called now, Arnold. Oh, poor ball there from Lodi to Al-Dasari. We were just trying to play with a bit of intensity, but it's only played at one part of the pitch right now. They're not moving it around as much. Trent, who's inverted now, finds Rodrigo. Got two men in front of him, passes back to Trent. Through ball to Bellingham. Bellingham to Garcia. Dude, this guy's terrible. Yeah, honestly, he's not great, is he? He's a bit slow and doesn't really have a. I feel like he's a makeshift striker, and I don't mean to be too rude when I'm saying this, but he doesn't look like a natural goal scorer. Gonzalo Garcia. Dominant striker can play on the wings, but not for me. Not for me at all. Leonardo's been very quiet today. Needs to be a bit more involved. Oh, heavy touch there from Bellingham. Lucky for him. Players behind him able to regain the ball. Rodrigo on that right hand side. Lodi with the throw in. Koulibaly. Let's have a look at the goal again. Lovely ball. Definitely onside. Striker made a good one there. Lovely through ball from Rodrigo. The finish. Scuffed it, but they all count, don't they? Oh, it's a penalty. Leonardo has been dragged to the ground in the penalty box. Penalty for the Saudi team. Poor defending there from Real Madrid. Looks like it was Hauser now, was it? Or Fran Garcia? I'm not sure who dragged him down. Let's have a look at the replay. Poor one to concede, to be honest with you. No, no, it's not Hausen. It was Gus. It was Asensio. Got Hausen's defensive partner there. Really poor one to concede, to be honest with you. Soft, in terms of like, it wasn't like a crunching tackle or anything, but 100% foul. Al-Dasari going to set the penalty kick. Let's see which corner he kicks it at. Oh, no, no, it's not him. It's Ruben Neves that takes the ball in place. Ruben Neves is normally very good at penalties. So let's see what he can produce. Neves steps up. Great penalty there from the Portuguese midfielder. He makes it 1-1 on the 40th minute. Yeah, we're Team Al Hilal today, that's for sure. Should be neutral, but yeah, I can't help it but support Al Hilal for obvious reasons. Definite foul. It's just, of course, it's not like a crazy challenge or anything, but no, you can't pull a person down like that. And so obviously in front of the referee as well. So yeah, it's a poor one to concede. You can't concede penalties like that at this level. I was gonna come back saying that's the Wolves, Neves. I remember, yeah. Clinical in set piece, especially corner kicks and free kicks and of course from the penalty spot, yeah. Very, very accurate. So yeah, that's the player we used to watch in the Premier League. Still got it. Not very old as well. He's quite young. I think he's in his mid-20s, I believe. Yeah, okay. 28 years old, but I feel like he's been around forever. So yeah, still in prime years. And I have to say, it was deserved. Al Hilal showed more fight in this first half, and I feel like if it wasn't for the mistimed run of Lodi, they would have got the earlier goal in the game. But I think it's fully deserved. Like they get the equalizer, but they haven't stopped there. They're on the counter now. For Al Dasari, he shoots. No, wasn't the time to take a shot there. Should have went outside the player and gone one more yard inside the box and then try to take a shot. Whether it was left foot or right foot, that would have been his choice. But in that moment there, you had 2 or 3 players in front of you. You weren't going to get a shot in there, so gotta be smart in those decisions. I said, bro, imagine going away from a UEFA club before age 28. Yeah, I was quite surprised that he made that move because when he went, it must have been like 2 years ago, and he would have been like 26 at the time. So in his mid 20s, he went there. Of course, the money what they were offering, definitely life changing. So so part of me is that I don't blame him because obviously you got to look out for number one, but at the same time, maybe feel like he could have got to move somewhere in Europe to really establish himself or help build his legacy because he's only got Porto and Wolves to show his name in terms of European football. And Porto, of course, the team that he came through the ranks with, but Wolves, he had a decent spell there, but nothing that's going to know pinpoint any impact in his career or any crucial moments that will be long lived in that kind of space. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but yeah, to be fair, everyone's got a choice to make. And then he did say that in an interview, like the money's life changing, so that's why he's taking it. But 20, he could still come back to European side at one point. Whether it happens, slim chance to be honest with you. But look, he seems happy there. He's just got the equaliser against Real Madrid, and then Ozzy Kabak's second comment is no chance to win UCR. Is that in reference to Real Madrid? Well, if they've got this Garcia strike up top, they're not winning anything. So yeah, I'm very surprised they haven't signed a striker because I'm looking at their squad. I know Mbappe would have been in the team if he was available, but there's no real quality in depth, in my opinion. I know you've got the likes of Brahim Diaz. He's decent. I wouldn't say he's a fantastic player. I think he's a decent player. And in terms of the current bets, just to shout a few names, um, Gula, other Gula, but in this kind of team, he's not playing in his natural position, which is number 10. In this team, he'll probably have to play right wing or maybe as one of the midfield threes, but having to be more defensive minded. So not really his natural game. Vasquez, yeah, all right, average player in my opinion. Ceballos, I don't think he's that good to be fair. And that's pretty much it. The rest of the players are young players. So yeah, this is why they try to get free transfers and you know make sure they don't splash the cash on the squad. They'd rather try and get the elite. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit the back of the net there. Great piece of play there from Al-Dasari. 1-2 there with Milinko Savic. And the curler, how far? Oh, it got a deflection. That would have definitely hit the back of the net. Had it been a few more yards, I should say inches, not even yards, inches towards the post. Very, very unlucky there. What a goal that would have been just to round off the first half. Still got a chance though. 5 minutes of added time. Corner kick for Al Hilal. Oh, too close to the keeper there. Real Madrid on the counter attack through Vinicius on that left side. Tries the through with the outside boot. You're not Mo Salah, my friend. You can't do those favelas like that. Come on, it's not in your locker. Salah makes those passes look effortless, but when you got players like Vinicius trying it, they can't do it. Lodi, back to Bono. Oh, I thought time back to almost gave the ball away there. Bono to Tambakti. Long walk top, not the best of passes, but still finds Nikovic Savic. Nods it towards the right hand side. Can he find Malcolm? Yes, he can. but he gets a throw in. Ruben Neves to Al-Dassari to Salem Al-Dassari. Ozin come out with the comment saying Al Hilal will probably avoid relegation in the Premier League. Not gonna lie, they're sad about them. They're decent. They play good football. To be fair, they're better than Southampton for sure. 100%. I don't think that's too much of a debate there. Even if you're a Southampton fan, I think you'd agree that yeah, they're probably better. Southampton were woeful last season, weren't they? Literally leaked so many goals, but then could not hit a barn door on the other end. And they had a few strikers in their team as well. It wasn't like they were short strikers. They had a few, but they just weren't of adequate quality. So yeah, poor campaign for the Saints there. Leonardo with Howson. Howson makes a clearance there. This will probably be the last kick of the first half. Just waiting for the ref to blow the halftime whistle. That's the halftime whistle. Real Madrid won. Al Hilal won. Real Madrid breaking the deadlock through Garcia. Scuffed finish, but he made it work. And then Al Hilal just equalized a few moments earlier. And probably could have got a second goal as they did have a disallowed goal earlier on before. But no, decent, performance from Al Hilal. I think they've surprised some of us. In terms of Real Madrid, for me, probably should have done better. To be fair, probably should have played with a bit more aggression, a bit more intensity. But Al Hilal are matching them in every way. So let's see what the second half unfolds for us. So for now, I'm gonna take a short break, get a bit of fresh air. It's really hot out here. And then once I return, we'll watch the second half together. And yeah, feel free to get involved in a live chat. I'll be back very, very shortly. See you guys very soon. Everyone were back with the second half, bloody hell. Real Madrid almost took the lead there. Saved by Bono. Oh my god. Hey, what a save by Bono. I'm not sure if that would count, but what a save. Literally in the opening minute of the second half. Alagolas been brought on, which I think was needed to be fair. Oh, he smashed the crossbar. I thought it was a save. He actually smashed the crossbar. Not bad effort from the Turkish player there. And then the second by the cherry. Ah, he should have buried it. Come on. Great save from Bono. Of course, it's straight at him, but he still had to pay away after pedaling back. So Alagolas, instant impact. Almost hit the back of the net. And it was Garcia who scored the first goal. Head it anywhere else, that would have been 2-1 to Real Madrid. Who's he replaced? Because their graphic on the zone was not correct, not correct there. Bellingham, oh, interesting cross there. Asensio brought off. They got Alagolas. Trying to cross. Very deep cross there. But Vinicius has it on the left side. Can't say anything. Bloody hell. Awful shot there from Vinicius Jr. And people saying he should win Ballon d'Or. He doesn't look like he's about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, thank you. Ozwrld Asensio out and Arda Güler in. Yeah, he's had an instant impact immediately, almost hit the back of the net. Fortunately, he smashed it inside of the crossbar. Bono long ball up top. Neves with the ball. Tchouameni pushed back to playing centre back. I'm sure it's not a role that he likes, but who cares? If he was a local player, maybe he'd be playing in his favorite position. Marcelo slightly overplayed it there. Vinicius on the ball. Alexander Arnold the ball. First time cross. Not the best of executions, to be fair. No, that's not a foul, is it? Play waved on. Vinicius has the ball on the left hand side. Garcia. Valverde, the shot. Fortunately, just dragged it wide. Hilal on the ball. Switched over to Lodi. Lodi driving the ball to Aldasari. Up against Trent. Good pass from Aldasari. Good slide tackle there from Shumeni. Belling on the ball. He's been quite quiet today, to be fair. Needs to be a bit more involved in the build up. Try and get on the end of stuff. Neves walking the ball right now, trying to find a forward pass. Cancelo chests the ball down to Malcolm. Finds him really well. Back to Cancelo. Back to Cancelo again. Oh, good play. Oh, come on. Oh, decided really well to nick the ball away from the Real Madrid player. Leonardo went with the snapshot. I think he should have brought it down. He had plenty of time there. No, that was not the right technique. And that was the wrong corner to aim at as well. Could have controlled it and placed it in the bottom corner on the other side, in my opinion. I don't think the keeper would have come in, that aggressively in that moment. Shumeni. Aguilera to Vinicius Jr. Blocked there by Cancelo. Free kick to the Saudi team. Uh, Not the right pass there from Cancelo. Get the idea, but Malcolm wasn't in a good place to intercept that ball. It was on the wrong side as well, to be fair. So Vinicius. Going to cross, blocked by Tambakti. Ah, was you unable to control the ball there? Garcia should have scored that goal, honestly. Oh, good interception there by Cancelo. I thought Vinicius Jr. might have been through on goal there. Oh, lovely piece of skill there from Al Hilal. Foul there on Housen. Free kick to Real Madrid. On the come out of the comments says has Zabi has moved number 12 into midfield. It looks like it because he's not playing on that right side. He's playing a bit more inverted now. In the first half, he did show transitions where he would go in there at times, but more from an attacking point of view. Once they had to defend, then he would drop back into that right back position. So let's see. I think now because of Goulet, he might be able to attack the right side a bit more. But let's see. I think he's got more of a free role now. As you can see, he's in the middle alongside the referee. But number 12 has been producing the crosses from that right hand side in the second half. So I think he's just got a hybrid role where he's doing a bit of both. Because now he's the last man, which is not what you want. Go on. Oh, the sorry. Come on. Just need that one more touch. And the shot would have been towards the target, hopefully. Just needed that one more step. Bloody hell, what was that? Was that a cross? Was that a shot? That was all height, no, no precision. Left fouled. Referee disagrees. Free kick to Al Hilal. João Cancelo, the throw in. Garcia the shot. Should be kept in play. Yes, it does. With Cancelo. A good touch there from Milinkovic-Savic. We're approaching the hour mark. Still 1-1. Rodrigo fires across, but great play there from Lodi to make the block. Brazilian versus Brazilian there. Roberto Carlos in attendance again. We're alongside Scolari, I think that is. Trent, or shots calling number 12. This is Junior. Decent cross. Headed down by Garcia. Decent attempt. I think he's trying to find another Real Madrid shot in the 6-yard box, but couldn't find the flight. Oh, Courtois just about clears the ball away from Leonardo. Number 12 with the cross. Vinicius Jr. Good tackle there. Oh, sorry. Good cross to Lodi. Can he go anyway? Yes, he can. I thought he was going to hit that low cross there in that moment. Played it safe. Al Hilal still have possession of the ball. He's there. Looks like Al Hilal are trying to make some substitutions. Cancelo, I think, might be taken off, as well as Malcolm. Al Katan is coming on, and Hamad is coming on as well. Oh, 1-2 there with Leonardo. Leonardo, I feel like should have held the ball there rather than return the pass, or at least hold the ball for a couple of more seconds and then lay it off to the other player. Too much pace on that pass as well. So yeah, not a great move there from Al Hilal. Looks like Real Madrid are about to make a couple of substitutions themselves. Brahim Diaz is coming on. Number 12 is coming off. Rodrigo is coming off as well. So number 12 and Rodrigo off for Brahim Diaz and Lucas Vasquez. So like for that substitution, Brahim Diaz on the right wing and then Vasquez playing as right back. Risky play here from Real Madrid, passing that far back. Hmm. Oh, they come back 66 minutes and hooked. Yeah. That's how it is, I guess. So a lot of fans were suggesting that he's going to play predominantly as a midfielder. I didn't think that was the case with it. I knew, it was quite obvious that he was going to be signed as a right back. They don't really have anyone out there. Of course, they got Carvajal, but he's still injured from what I know. So, he's going to have that inverted role. But, they've got to have a solid centre back to cover ground for Trent as well because, he is going to go missing in the transitions. And then when the other team hits a counter attack, you've got to cover ground on that right hand side. So Now, whether he's as impactful as he has been for Liverpool, remains to be seen. But yeah, let's see what he does. To be fair, I'm not. I'm not even going to follow what he does for Real Madrid. To be of course, you do tune into Real Madrid games here and there. When it's like the big games against like the El Clasicos and all that sort of stuff. But couldn't care less what he does. To be fair, and even when it comes to the national team, I couldn't even care less what happens with that as well. So yeah, you won't be hearing a lot of Liverpool fans backing Trent in any shape or form. So it is what it is. He's made his decision. He's a Real Madrid player now, and let's see what he does for his career. Koulibaly on the ball for Al Hilal. Referee's blown a whistle. I think Milinkovic Savic is taking a bit of a nasty fall on his shoulder, which is a bit of a concern. Another drink break. We've got about just over 20 minutes of the game remaining. Who's going to get the winner? At this stage, looks like neither team really wants it. I think Al Hilal have shown moments here and there, but I just don't think they have it all together in that final third. Striker's not been heavily involved today. When he has, I think he's laid the ball off at wrong times and hasn't really done the right things either. So yeah, Real Madrid, they just need one moment of brilliance, and that'll get them the win. But let's see what happens in the game. Pepe in the crowd signing t-shirts. The game has been resumed now. Milinkovic Savic looks to be fine. He should be able to continue. Long work top from Bono. Nice header from Lodi. Oh, mistake here. I'm sorry, passes the ball to Leonardo. Smashes it over the bar. Huge opportunity there for Al Hilal. Should have at least hit the target there. Great play from Al nicks the ball off. I think that was Vasquez. And yeah, left footed shot. No real accuracy. A disappointing effort there from the Brazilian striker. I was in Iraq saying all my days. Yeah, that was ball short, honestly. That was an LAFC style finish. What the hell? It really was. Took a leap out of their book. Thing is, he has so much space in front of him. No real danger in terms of, someone closing him down. There you go. Valverde, the shot here as well. Maybe even should have done better in that moment. Left footed, but straight at the keeper. But yeah, big opportunity for Al Hilal. I feel like they should have done much better there. They're back to look ball up top. Fortunately, Ricky Savage loses it through Bellingham. Bellingham's been MIA today, honestly. He's barely had a touch of the ball. Maybe because it's a slightly different role where Ancelotti played as a number 10. In this one, he's playing it more as an 8, to be fair. I don't feel like he should not hinder his kind of like impact on the team. Corner kick for Real Madrid. I tried a counter attack but couldn't get through. Aston to who's that? That's a poor touch. Vasquez? As he just picked up an injury. No, he's up on his feet now, should be fine. Hano is coming on for Al Hilal. Hmm. Excuse me. Trying my best to stay awake here. It's not been a spectacle, to say the least. Foul there on Ruben Neves, I think it is. Looks to be in quite a bit of pain there. Oh, it's more of a landing. Still on the ball and then up stretching a bit more than planned there. Bellingham seems to be struggling. He's having to work hard in his team now. Oh, touch there from Milinkovic, Savic, Bellingham to Vasquez to Bellingham again. Oh, touch from Bellingham. Very lazy, very lackluster. Aldasari on the left hand side to Cano. Poor decision making from Aldasari. He had players on the other side. Should have played it quicker there. Lodi with the cross. They are stretching to keep it inside the box, but unable to do so. Is that Goulet? That's not Goulet. Good piece of play there from Al Hilal. Oh, has he pulled the? He's pulled the muscle, hasn't he? 'Cause I thought he was just about to make it there. Must have felt a tweak as he was about to touch that ball. Vinicius Junior has been taken off. Very little impact today. Shadow himself, to be honest with you. For Victor Munoz. Looks like Luka Modric is also making a cameo. Oh, young kid, not wasting any time. Tries to show his burst of speed there, but Hamad matched him for pace. 10 more minutes remaining plus stoppage time. Still 1-1. I feel like someone's going to get the winner. I just can't say who it is. I'd like it to be Al Hilal, to be fair. I just don't know if they have in their locker to reduce that moment. Alguler to Valverde. Oh, Vasquez with the cross, blocked by Lodi. That must have been a sore one because he was just pulled over earlier on with a calf issue, but it seems to be fine. He's continued playing. Alguler with the corner, decent delivery. Howson unable to hit on target. He's saying the last touch was from a Al Hilal player. I think he's got his wish there. It's another corner kick. Lodi's coming off. No surprise there. Looks like he's struggling a bit. Looks like Leonardo's been taken off. It's not had a great game, to be fair. Corner kick taken from Anagula, headed away. Gula doing too much there. Loses the ball. Goal kick to Al Hilal. Modric is coming on to replace Jude Bellingham. Good chest there from Milinkovic Savic. Cardinal trying to run after the ball. Vasquez on the right hand side. Onios with the cross. Modric. Oh, tries to clear a pass. Loses to Ruben Neves. Al Hilal on the counter attack. Can they do it? Al-Dawsari. What's he doing? What's he doing? Took too long. Al-Dawsari. He should have attacked that left channel. I don't know why he hesitated. Forward is in there. I think he should have done the complete opposite of what he did there. Stretch the team, go down the channel, and then find that low cross for someone in the middle of the box. Made it too congested by attacking infield. So opportunity gone now. Brahim Diaz with the shot there, blocked by Koulibaly. Committed the cross. Ref has asked to hold play right now. And he gets hit in the face. Definitely contact, of course, but I don't think it's malicious. I think he's just trying to shield the ball. So ref playing that. going on there? What's the debate? Whoever gets the yellow card for. Oh, it's nothing. It's not crazy now. Come on. Yes, there's contact on the face. It's nothing more than a yellow. Come on now. If that's a sending off, honestly, get away with anything in this type of tournament. Oh shoot! It was actually in the penalty box. I was in comeback. You might be right. I didn't realize it was inside the box. I thought it was outside the box. Yeah, you might be right. I was in comeback. It could be rigged. Can't pull it off now, can you? Can't pull that off. Penalty. Honestly, that's harsh. I think that's harsh. Come on, that's not a penalty. Honestly, I think you're gonna see a lot of this in this competition. To be honest with you, you're gonna see soft penalties like that. Valverde set to take the penalty kick. Valverde steps up. Oh, what a save, Bono! What a save! Justice has been served. Honestly, what a save! Bono, the unbelievable shot stopper. Fries under pressure. This guy, honestly, what a save! Not the best of penalties, to be fair, but he read it right. He knew he was going to go that way. Got that extra step ahead, and it was in great position to block that shot. Alonso, Alonso was very tempted to smash that side of the technical box there. We got how many minutes we got of stoppage time? 7 minutes of stoppage time. Bloody hell, where them 7 minutes come from? Al-Qatani on the ball. Real Madrid on the counter now. Munoz, what can he do? Munoz. The cross, good cross. Headed away by Koulibaly. Real Madrid applying the pressure right now. 4 minutes left of stoppage time. Just got a comment here from Ozan Kabak says, "What a save!" And Bono is him. He certainly is. Whenever I've seen Bono play, he certainly steps up to the plate. So yeah, deserves all the credit for that save there. Valverde, through ball. Munoz, low cross. Adogale, handball. Yes, it is. Free kick to Al Hilal. Al Hilal have a few minutes before they can travel the other side of the pitch. It's not the end of the game right now. Anything can happen now, literally. Al Hilal fans are enjoying the occasion. No, we're very pleased with the draw, and rightly so. Modric to Valverde, Brahim Diaz. Howson, good cross from Howson. Whoa, what a save. Gonzalo Garcia, another header where he's literally hit straight at the keeper. What a ball from Howson, honestly. Header, decent technique, just no real accuracy. You know, you can't just be heading towards the keeper and thinking that's going to be a goal. You have to go for one of the corners. In that position, very difficult. Probably, the right call would have been to go for the near post. That would have definitely troubled the keeper. And you don't know what happens in that sort of situation. Might just creep it in some sort of fashion. But right now, it's a Real Madrid corner. We've got about a minute left. This could be the last chance, or we could see a counter attack after this moment here. So let's see. Corner kick taken. Schumann has it over the bar. Goal kick to Al Hilal. Al Hilal could have a possible opportunity to attack Real Madrid for the final time. And we're up top. Foul there on Milinkovic Savic. Neves telling his teammates, calm down, relax. There's only 10 seconds. No need to try and get that winner for 10, with 10 seconds remaining. Might as well hold it off because you can get the point now. Oh, have they got a late chance? Cano blocked there. Corner kick. This could be the last moment of the game. Unless the referee's petty and blows the whistle right now, which I've seen in the past, to be honest with you. Adesari has to go for a corner kick. Actually, to be fair, I wouldn't want him to take it. He's not been great with set pieces today. Try and beat the first man this time. Come on. Corner kick taken. Terrible. Why does he take corners? He's so bad at corners. That's probably the last action of the game now after his clearance. Cano, he's got the ball. Come on, I'll look across to Dosari. Can he hold on to it? Yes, he can. That's in. Oh, Ruben Neves tries to shoot there. Real Madrid on the counter now. Come on, that's not a foul. Oh, he just fell to ground. Simone Inzaghi grabbing the fourth official like he's one of his coaching staff. Good tackle there. What's going on? We're touching 9 minutes now. What's going on? Really giving them bonus time, aren't we? Corner kick taken for Real Madrid. Oh my gosh. Good out of shot, blocked. Valverde. Hits about 2, 3 Real Madrid players in the face there. That should be the final moment of the game. Bono takes his time, and rightly so. And that is the final whistle. Real Madrid won, Al Hilal won, and I think that was the fair result too. I think Al Hilal definitely challenged Real Madrid today. Real Madrid, of course, had a late penalty that was saved by Bono, but I don't think it would have been fully deserved. I think a point is the fair result. Just got a comment here before we close the show from Ozzie says Al Hilal, the defensive ability of Forest, but the finishing of LAFC. It sounds harsh into the LAFC, but on today's evidence, yeah, you might not be too far because some of the shots that they had really poorly executed, but defensively really good, really sound. I think when Lodi got taken off, I think it definitely took away the sort of dynamics in the final third because they didn't really have the runners. Even though Aldasari occupied that left hand side quite a bit, but his decision making is a bit off. Um, Gets into good positions, but the execution can be a bit miss. Even his corner kick, I don't think he should be the set piece taker. I should give it to Ruben Neves, in my opinion. But that's just an opinion there. But good point for Al Hilal. The fans definitely seem happy about that result, and I think it's thoroughly deserved. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Oz and Comeback for your engagement. Appreciate your time as always. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. In terms of upcoming content, I will be doing a watch along tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. I think it's Inter Miami versus Porto. So it'll be pretty much messy watch tomorrow. So it should be an exciting occasion. So feel free to tune in. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, stay safe, and I hope to speak with you all very, very soon. Goodbye.